fans, this is Todd. So yes, I got my Lady Slither today. I thought I was going to get her yesterday, but I guess I didn't. So I got her today instead. So there she is. Pretty cool. Let me go and pull up YouTube really quick so I can see your guys' comments. Interesting. My channel. Whoop. There we go. Hooray. Just about got it. Let's see who's joined us. Jeff's here. Delaxorian's here. Gnomsky's here. Jeff's here. Delaxorian's here. All right. Oh, Mike Fee. Oh, wait, that's not Mike Fee. Master Far. Luis is here. Thanks, Luis, for joining us. Let me do a quick sound check. Jeff's here. Delaxorian's here. That sounds good. All right. So, as you guys know, I'm having a lot of fun ripping apart figures and rebuilding them and destroying the value of everyone's figure across the internet. Actually, in a way, be increasing the value. Anyway, making it harder for you to find figures. And I still find that kind of ridiculous. Do I have no scissors in here? Really? Oh, here they are. I got my little AA scissors. Chop, 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 chop. Cool. All right, so here she is in the box. Now, you know what? She didn't come in this box. She came in this box right here. She has this piece of cardboard right up here to protect it from getting all mangled. What is that a picture of? Oh, that's my cork board over there. And then inside she came in this box right here. Just like that. And I think I read this to you guys last time, but I'll read it to you again. What the heck, new video. In her time, Lady Slither ruled the Snake Men as their Queen Empress, and all the Snake Men lived with one singular purpose, to serve her. Every wish. Lo, Lady Slither wished nothing more than to be the snake home planet of Nahas? And to be the center of the universe. So they wanted her planet to be the center of the universe. Such a desire would unravel the very fabric of reality itself. And so, the most powerful cosmic being in the multiverse united to banish Lady Slither to the scale, what is that, Betwick's world, saving all. It was only a delay, however. The Snake Men returned to eternity, finally freeing their Queen Empress from her exile. Now the masters of the universe must stop Lady Slither and Slither's poisoned plan before the Snake Men strike. All right, there we go. There's the story. Now on the front we had this really cool artwork, and it's actually embossed. You can feel it. If you can see it or not, the light hits it just right. Ooh, so cool. And embossed. Very cool. Master Far says she looks great. Ben, thanks for joining us. Future, thanks for being here. I didn't know you had to order her during a window. Oh, that stinks, man. Yeah, she was available just for a little over an hour. So then once you get her, here she is. Here she is. Hopefully, being she sold out so quick, they'll release more. That would be really nice for the fans that didn't get her. And kind of stick it to those people that bought extras just to sell at an extra extravagant price. Hey, Charles, not too much. Actually, you know what? I celebrated my birthday this weekend. It was really awesome. My wife outdid herself. We had my kids show up, some on Saturday, some on Sunday. Took work off on Monday. She and I went out, and basically we spent 4 days of birthday fun. It was great all together, so I had a lot of fun. Did you ever get the Snake Trooper? I did not. I did have the Horde Trooper for a temporary short about a time. I didn't want to just start buying army builders, so I actually got rid of the Horde Trooper, or the Snake Trooper, or the Horde Trooper. And I didn't buy the Snake Trooper either. I don't know, as you guys know, classics is my thing. And so if it can't fit in the classics somehow, then I kind of don't want to buy a bunch of them. I am going to buy my top 11, as you guys know. The top 11. And, oh, look at that. They got directions on the inside of here. Okay, now this begs the question, do they have the directions on this side? Because what if I open this side of the box? Would I still get the directions? Now I have to know. I have to know. Because that's really weird if it's just on one side only. And if kids only open one side, or adults like us, they never open the other side. Oh, they do. Look at that. Double directions. So a little extra printing on Mattel's part to make sure on which side you open, you get the directions. Both sides are winners. Yep, they're both the same directions. I thought one might have been showing how to transform from the snake to the human, and the other one showed the opposite. But they both show going from the human to the snake. But that would have been funny, though, if the other side showed the opposite of how to go from the snake to the human. They could have put the snake to the human on this side of the box and the human to the snake on the other side. Oh, she's got her own special comic. Bum, bum, bum. Special comic. Special comic. The Sword of the Serpent. Well, we're going to have to look at this and see how King Hiss fits into her plan, if at all. How do I fit in? I got to know. I got to know. I know, it doesn't sound much like Jar Jar Binks. I tried. Okay. So here we go. Story time with Hero. The Sword of the Serpent. Serpent, serpent, serpent. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Sounds pretty good so far. Oh, she looks fierce there. Look at that. Oh! And there's some other snake guys. Look, there's that guy with the long. Almost tried to zoom up. Look right there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Doesn't work that way. I got to do it this way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So they have some snake figures we haven't seen yet. What? She chops off King Hiss's head? Are you kidding me? Behold the Sword of the Serpent shop. Oh, I think maybe his snake escaped. Nope, nope. She chopped it right off. Holy tamales. And there goes his head. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Wow. Arise that you may receive your precious prize, King Hiss. Holy cow. She is evil to the evil. So you might as well take your King Hiss figure now and just throw it away, because we have a new replacement, Lady Slither. For those who didn't buy King Hiss, good on you, because now you just chop his head off and toss him into the trash. They got some purple He-Man. Purple He-Man. All right. Crazy. All right, so there we go. So let's take a look. She has a staff like Tila. And she has a giant loincloth. And it's funny, in the promo pictures, they show it this way in some pictures and this way in others. So it could be the back side where her buttocks goes, or it could be the front side, the way most of the loincloths are. So you can rotate it any way. Then she's got, this is what makes her cool, is the tail. The tail is what sells it all. And it has a nice flat area here, which I was not expecting. I expected it might be rounded there. And basically this tail is what we spent so much money on. And if you take a look, it has the female connection here and the male connection there. So it can work with both sets of figures. Which I've seen some pretty cool, fun customs already with this because of that cool piece. She has her Evelyn looking dagger, the snake dagger. And then now, if this cape does not look familiar to you, this is the same cape they gave us with that She-Ra figure that I can't remember her name, but she had the lightsabers. Someone's going to tell me her name in a few minutes. She was based out after, I can't remember the lady's name, Grace Jones, but I can't remember her name now. Anyway, I think she had the same. I could be wrong. It might be a different figure I'm thinking of. I may have to pull out my classics and take a look, which means you maybe get that second figure coming out soon. You know what? It wasn't her. It was the other lady, the one that had the weird octopus creature with the giant eyes all around. I don't know. Okay, I wasn't planning on pulling out other figures, but it looks like it's time to. Let me move my Dremel tool out of the way. So we're not going to do any dremeling on her. And how far down do I have that box buried? All right. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, look what I found on the floor. Oh. All right. Let's see if we can't get out some other figures here to look at the compare and contrast. That's what I get for not planning ahead. Oh, oh, oh. Almost broke Spirit's leg. She-Ra's horse. Or Adora's horse. Oh. Alright, Skeletors. Back away. Almost got it. Whew. Probably wondering, what the heck is Hebro doing? What is Hebro doing now? Whew. I'm getting my box of female figures that include mostly She-Ra, but has some other females in it. Now I'm trying to scoop my chair back up. Oh, what a mess. All right, so take a look here, and you can see my box. Oh, classics. Yes, it's her right here. Whew. That's funny. I thought it was a cape. It's just the shoulder pads. And it's not her. It is her. What is her name? Somebody tell me her name. And you can see the cape here has the shoulders. Let me just... has the same shoulders as Lady Slither, and when they designed it, that's what they designed it on. You can even see the choker piece is part of the cape. It's the same thing. So the people that designed this figure for classics a long time ago used this cape as a design. So when they made Lady Slither in this size, they used the same cape. Oh, that's right. Shapoopy. That's right. I forgot when Ram Man called her that. That was hilarious. There she is. And so that is the way they designed her, was from that design originally. And then, of course, they used Battleground Tila for the body. It's funny. I couldn't remember which one it was because I could have sworn she had the same kind of cape, but it's just shoulder pads. It's just shoulder pads. Okay. Now I know. Now I know. I can put these away now. It's just driving me crazy. And of course she came with some really cool, creepy creatures. Alright, stand next to Angela. You can do it. Stand firmly. Oh well, I'll have to put these away later. I'm just going to set them on the floor for now. I guess I have nowhere to put her now. She doesn't want to fit back in her box. Get back in your box. Oh, oh. Whew. Okay. So, that is where her cape is from that particular figure originally, because that was going to be the original design when they were going to make her in classics. So now we know. Now we know the rest of the story. So let's talk about articulation. She has ankle, boot cut, single jointed jean, single jointed knee, hip, waist, shoulder, elbow, and wrist, just like all the other classics. Not classics, all the other origins. And of course her head. Now the one cool feature, she has this tail that has some really cool articulation. You can see the breakup points here. We have the tail here, a midsection there, a midsection there, and then that's it. And then of course this piece. So let's go ahead and transform her. Transformers. Knowing is half the battle. Yes, and you put this on here. And then you add the snake tail, like so. There we go. Whoa! That is one thick tail. So you can see the height now when she has it on. Now, if you lean her forward to give her more height, she will fall over pretty easy. So if you want to give her some more height by bringing it forward, you're going to lose that stability. Unless you stick her staff in her hand and spike it down to hopefully give her a little bit more stability. Nope, she's just too tall for that. You just, nope, it's not going to work. You just got to lean her back. Lean her back on her tail. So let's try some fun. Let's see, I can't believe she killed King Hiss. I know! Right? I'm sure his head will grow back and he'll probably have a return story. It's because they want to make her the head now. And the only way to do it is to kill off King. I was wondering about that too when I was doing the review last time before I had the figure. So let's start with Snake Tila. I've seen some cool stuff with her. I guess we need the waist part too, don't we? And the colors don't look too bad. Not too shabby. Bring in some more light here. Not too shabby at all. I actually kind of like how that looks. Let's try the King Hiss snake body first, which I've seen online. Now when you use the male figures, you leave off the... It looks okay. Not spectacular, but okay. Being it has this weird edge right here, and being this supposed to be the snake itself, it just looks strange. Let's try King Hiss without... Ugh. Now that does not look too bad. Not too bad at all. Because now it makes sense that it doesn't quite match up because he's wearing his armor. So that's kind of cool. Let's give this guy two tails. Have to wrap his tail around the other tail. Nope. It's kind of in the way a little bit. The coloring does look cool though. But having the two tails coming off, it just looks kind of strange. Now, what I did see, which I really liked, was check this out. Check this out. You guys have all seen my my Thunder Kick Tila. Well, now you can stick on man legs using that adapter piece onto your female figures. Look how cool that looks. Let's actually turn this around. I like it better at the point in front. Let's see. Try Cyclone. Would it work? I don't have Cyclone, so I don't know. They haven't made Cyclone yet for classics. But that would work. It would be kind of cool. Now, again, remember, you can't just jam it in there. You got to have the adapter piece in the middle for it to work. But you know, usually I dog on Mattel for doing stuff that wasn't quite right. This is super clever so that we can actually use this for more than just the female figures. So... that does not look too bad either. I actually like those better with the leg, all the stuff on there. So let's see. That actually looks way better. I'm going to make one Lady Slither that stays this way. I may change the shorts out to her original shorts. Where's her legs? You know what? I actually like the extra detailing on these. I think that looks way better. Yeah, I think I will. So I'll leave one of them like this. Oh man, that's so much better. Why didn't they do that? I think I might change the boots though. I like these boots better. They match her full motif better. And these are regular Tila boots. I already stole the snake boots for somebody else a long time ago. You know, I don't know. The darker boots actually might look better. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I may have to change the shorts because the white just isn't quite doing it. I'm not sure. It's funny if I use this top too, it would be like, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that's it. I think that's as far as it needs to go. It looks so much better. Now I'll give her all the boring parts. Now she's just a green Tila with a little bit of snake stuff. There we go. There we go. Kind of made my snake Tila kind of boring now. I may have to change the shorts, so I still haven't decided yet. Because it matches this. When she transforms, that makes more sense. So I may swap the shorts. You know what? It's time to get some hot water then. You guys can stare at these two Tilas. I'm going to grab some hot water. And I will swap these legs out too. All right, I got some boiling water here. Boiling, boiling, boiling. I wasn't planning on changing Lady Slither. It was not the plans, but now that I got that mixed with Tila, Snake Tila, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully, I can get some more Snake Tilas on sale so I can do some more customizing with them. Oop. Hot water. All right, I'm back. So let's go ahead and do the leg swap too while we're at it. And it's funny too, is I had this Snake Tila just kind of sitting there for a while, not knowing what to do with her. And she was just sitting on my shelf because she looked too cool to get rid of, but yet she's not really a figure that I was really planning on doing much with. So it's kind of funny that this worked out so well. So well. Burp. You know what? Turning them over. All right, see your guys' comments. Why make Snake Guy from Why not make the Snake Guy from G.I. Joe? That'd be cool. Go home, Lady Slither, you're drunk. Jeff, I think we're all doing good, man. I guess I could put this tail on her while we're waiting for her legs to get done. You know what I might also do? I might swap the forearms too, because these forearms look way cooler. So you know what? I'm going to swap the forearms too. You can see the wrist cuffs are painted more detail on this one. So let's do that too. Let's do this. Let's do it right. Okay. Break this arm off too. These arms are really stuck on there. There we go. All right. We got a bunch of parts. Let's get out a tray so I don't get water all over my table. I'll be right back. Yeah, she keeps falling over. I don't need these parts. Okay, I don't need this either. Where did her cool little sword go? There it is. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, let's do the legs first. They've been sitting in there the longest. Now the legs are the hardest to switch because they will destroy themselves pretty easily if you don't do it right. That was easy. That was easy. There we go. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Let's go and give Tila the other legs back. Now, did I get these boots on the right sides? I always have a hard time. I think that says L. And that says R. Yep, I got them right. Okay, now for the arms. It's like a bunch of spaghetti or something. We're going to have some spaghetti. Okay, I want to make sure I got this right. So, let's match these up. This and that. And we're going to yank this off right here at the elbow. Pull this one off at the elbow. There we go. Oh, yeah. Awesome, cool. Now she's got the right arm cuff too. And we'll pull this off at the elbow. Pull this off at the elbow. Slide this on there. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do the legs and see how it looks. Okay, I am extremely happy with that. Now that is a snake figure. I think putting Snake Tila's head is just too much. I'm not going to go that far, but that could be one extra piece I could do. Let me put these back together. I'm glad the greens match. Usually the colors don't match, so you're stuck doing some really weird things. But since these colors match, it's kind of nice because then you don't have to worry about it. They're close enough. I wonder if Mattel did that on purpose so we could do something like this. Either way, I'm extremely happy with how this whole thing... Now, yeah, she's more boring now. She's just green. Mrs. Green Jeans. Sing me a song. But please don't make it last too long. Bom, bom, bom. Now she is ultimate. Okay. Hebro, will you use the snake leg tail for Globalist Custom for G.I. Joe? No, I'm sorry, man. I'm not. But I am going to open up another Lady Slither so we can compare the two, the before and the after. So let's get this out of the way. Where are my scissors? Now I'm curious, is this actually the front? As I end up switching mine around. Nope, it's the back. Cool. I did not switch mine around. I do hate the fact she took the place of King Hiss. I think that's a little much. I don't think they should have had her take the place of him. But anyway. The nice part is if you have some mixed parts that are wrong, you can use Snake Tila to fix them. So that's kind of cool. Oh, I know some of his WWE parts. What was that? Snake Roberts, I think his name was, or something. Mixing his parts up with Lady Slither when they were Snake Men. I saw some pretty cool designs online. Actually, you know what's funny? She actually looks pretty boring with just the plain old green. See, let's look at the comparison. Look at the difference. Look how much cooler just adding the Snake Tila's parts look to give her that look. Now, granted, the armbands aren't exactly the right color. They're a little bit off, but I can live with that. It's well worth it for the whole aesthetic look. I was going to say you could put the snake tail on the snake pieces, but then in reality, kind of weird because the snake legs are a huge part of it. And you wouldn't see that anymore. So I made us use the snake legs on the non-snake person because the only difference is the small little scales up at the top of the shoulder. It's not that big of a difference. So, oops. So these will be my two Lady Slithers. Don't have to keep changing their bodies. I might look for somebody's used Snake Tila online to change the arms out. It's so cool. All right. What to do with this extra tail, you're probably asking yourself. Well, I'm hoping to find a way to hook this up to a classics figure to create my own Lady Slither for the classics line. But you know, now that I know she kills King Hiss, I'm having second thoughts. As you guys know, I got so much King Hiss stuff, and I was hoping that would be like the lady that was at his throne on the ground in front of him, the slave snake lady. That's what I thought Lady Slither would be, not the main replacement of King Hiss. Hey, look at that. They got like gold trim around the aesthetic look in the comic. Maybe I should do a paint job on one like that. That's pretty cool. They did do the gold detailing on these arm cuffs here, but not on here. They did it also on her chest. So, all right, what was I going to do next? I forgot what my train of thought was. Oh, yeah. So I decided I'm not going to make my Lady Slither for classics, even though I really wanted one. I was going to look for that picture. That's right. Now it's time to see if I can find it. Probably get all kinds of bad stuff now typing it in. King Hiss on throne. No. King Hiss on his throne. No. No. You gotta love when it keeps correcting you. There we go. Images. Now I'm not going to find the picture. There's a really famous picture out there that was there for a long time that showed this servant snake lady at his throne by his feet. Which I know is not the best thing in today's environment, which is why they made Lady Slither just kill him and take over. Now I can't find it. They probably had them all removed off the internet because it's not politically correct. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I can't find the picture now. I'm sure they probably have stricken it off the internet. If you guys ever find it, post it on the lounge. It was like the picture everybody used for a long time to design what Lady Slither was going to look like, which is kind of funny. And then they made her into the person that ended up taking over. Repto? That's not what I was looking for. That's funny. Burp, 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 burp. King Hiss. Woman at feet. See more anyway. Now it's going to bother me forever. You guys are probably like, yeah, what are you talking about, man? There's no such picture. Oh, well. Let me get back to the video. Back to the video. Let's see. Someone said like the crown on her head. Yeah, her crown is pretty cool. Look at that. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I was going to put her head on there, but no. Not going to go that far. I do like the way they did her hair on the back. It looks really cool, too. King Hiss. Dun, 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 dun. Whoop. Just got to lean her back a little bit further. Lean with it, rock with it. All right. Jake the Snake. Yes. Does she have snake hair? She does not. That would have been a really cool touch. They would have gave her Medusa hair. But I'm okay if they didn't. Or at least an alternate head. So when you put the snake Gorgon body on, then she gets the Medusa hair to go with it. That would have been cool too. Because you think about it, once you add the Gorgon body, you know, it changes everything. And it's weird that no other figures really have the legs like this when they designed Lady Slither. So it's kind of weird. Ooh, that was a sharp snap. It's Thunder Kick Tila, snake style. Huh. Yes, Jake the Snake Roberts fits very well with the Snake Man. Can't say anything about his head being chopped off, King hissed. Todd, do you know about the new Origins Skeletor for the He-Man's 80 cartoon that's coming out next month? I don't know a lot about it. That'd be kind of cool when it comes out to see what it looks like. Eric, hoping that would be pretty cool to see. Yep. I guess we'll see what those new Filmation figures. I'm afraid though they're going to release them only on the Mattel site, which would really stink. So I get this back off. It was a really tight fit. Oh, that does not feel good. Oh, something almost got stuck in there. It's funny. It's like a snake mermaid almost. Do. Jake the Snake's girlfriend. Because I couldn't use the adapter to switch it back the other direction. It's a one-directional gap piece only. Oh, I need... Oh, a bow, yes. Yes, that would definitely make her more Gorgon-like to add a bow. That's a really cool idea. The funny thing is she is already a snake, and Snake Tila looks more snake-like than she does, except for the tail. If you just saw her normally, like this, except for her snake helmet, you'd have no idea she was a snake lady at all. Zero. So if you were to swap out her head, you might think she's some kind of green Egyptian lady or something. So it's kind of funny how... oh, those are the wrong legs. Those are Tila's. There we go. You'd have no idea that she was even supposed to be a snake person. You think she'd at least have like sharp teeth or something, or fangs or something on her teeth coming out. You could just add some green little tusks coming out and make her that lady from Star Wars from the new series, Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano reminds me of Aunt Freda. Oh, nice. Sent you the picture of King Hiss on his throne. Let's check that out. Okay, did you send it to me in Instagram or Facebook? Let me take a look and find it. Thanks for finding it, because I wanted to show everybody. go. Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm going to go back and see what you sent it on. Instagram. Okay. Instagram. Let's pull it up and see. Where is my Instagram? Oh, oh, oh. What? It's in the comic? Oh, yes, but this one doesn't have her sitting by his legs. But thank you. I do appreciate you sending me the picture of the throne. Oh, there she is. Never mind. Never mind. It's actually in the comic. No way. Okay, okay, okay. It is time. It is time. It is time to uh that is too funny. I just assumed in my mind she was green. Oops, now I just closed my YouTube app so I can't see your guys' comments no more. Okay, it is time to find that in the comic now. So let me, I think I have it in Kindle. And okay. Now I don't know why in the comic they did not, and they got a table of contents like this, but see, Leech, Stench of Evil, Strike, Slave City, Clash of Arms, Skeletor's Dragon, Secret Life. Where is the Snake People one? I don't know which one was the Snake People or the Snake People one. I'm gonna guess this double-edged sword that sounds like it'd be a snake thing. So 354. Nope. Man, now I want to find that comic. That's crazy. Is there two parts to this? There's the Horde stuff. Merman, as crazy as he looks. More Hordak. And I think the Snake People came out after Horde stuff. What? There's a comic with Too Bad in it? No way. I don't remember that. There's one I haven't seen. Oh well. Thanks for sending it to me. Now I can't find it on my own in the comic, but that is so cool you sent it to me, man. Now I'm going to have to look for it. Is there a volume 2 to the comics? Oh, there is. That's why I can't find it. Okay. Let's go back to my Kindle. And here it is, volume 2. That's why it was unfindable. Unfounded. Let's see. Oh, King of the Snake Man. It's the first one. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Unbelievable. And so this is who I thought Lady Slither was. I thought she was green. I guess I'll have to do some color changing on her. So basically subservient to King Hiss, not chopping his head off and ruling. So that was always the original idea, I think, was to make that figure. That's funny. That would never fly today. Can you imagine that if they sold a kid's toy, one of the figures was the one who sat at King Hiss's ankle? That would just not fly in today's world. That is funny. Well, thank you so much for the times gone by for finding that for me. That's awesome. That's just so messed up. So that's what I always thought Lady Slither would be, was not somebody in charge, but somebody who was like the evil Lyn of King Hiss, not the replacement of King Hiss. But I know they changed the storyline a lot, and Lady Slither didn't exist before in the past. Ugh. Sand. Oh, her ankle's crooked. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Look at the difference. The snake stuff just makes it look so much better. Mattel, what were you thinking? It's like 100 times better with the snake legs and arms. All right. Luis says he's still waiting for Lady Slither to show up. Yeah, I was too for a while, but now I'm happy because I have her and she's cool. Sorry, man. You should get her soon. She's a fun one. Mr. Grinch. There are so many possibilities. Yep. That's what I love about these figures. They're so modular and you can do so much with them. It's kind of a really cool thing. It's like He-Man Lego figures. It's so much fun with the body parts, swapping them out and changing them. That's what makes these so much fun. Then a little bit of dremeling and you got yourself anything you want almost out of figures. It is cool. The goddess was green. Oh, you know what? Where is she? Where is... There's my green goddess. Dun, dun, dun. Now, of course, she's the wrong shade of green. She looks almost more blue next to these guys. Let's give her some snake legs and see how she looks in them. Yep. Not quite feeling it. The greens are just too different, but it's still kind of cool. How about Man at Arms? This guy's about the same color green, maybe. I kind of want to pull these apart, but I don't want to break it. Because if you could pull it apart, you might be able to add these middle pieces as extensions and make a super long tail. You know what? I'm doing it. Let's do this thing. Sorry, I know I said I was done. I was wrong. I got more to do. Let's toss this tail in the hot water and see what we can do with it. Hopefully I don't ruin it from the hot water. Let's see if we can pull the tail apart. Because then, like I said, you can use these two middle pieces to extend it. Put the curved one down low and the other one on high. So, like, divide it right in the middle there. I don't want to wait too long. I don't want it to end up shrinking the hard plastic. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Some like it hot, hot, hot. No, they're pretty well stuck together. It's going to be a breaking of plastic to get it apart. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, you can see inside there just barely how it's kind of connected with the little orange piece. I think if I was to force it, it would just snap. I don't think I can get it apart without doing that. That's okay. She's still cool enough as one piece, so I'm fine with that. Speaking of One Piece, I finished watching it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed the whole thing. In fact, what's funny is I had no inclination of watching the cartoon before I watched the live show. And now I was looking at the cartoon thinking, you know, maybe I do want to watch that. So it's funny. They've taken me from not wanting to watch the cartoon to now wanting to watch the cartoon. And you think about it, what a better way to sell their cartoon they've already created than to make this live action. If they never, like these little puny hands, if they never make any more of the live action One Piece, just the fact they might have brought some new people in to the cartoon is a huge plus. So I think they're pretty cool about doing it the way they did it, because I enjoyed the show so much. Now I'm done watching it, and now I kind of want more, and I'm thinking, you know, it is the same storyline in the cartoon. I could just watch that and be fine with it. Actually, these boots here look better on Tila. These brown with the yellow on top. Of course, these aren't her normal boots anyway. I stole her boots and stuck them on my Tila. All right, I think I've had enough fun. I think it's time to leave. Ha! Goodbye, everybody. Psst. By the power of Snake Skull, I am He Snake. Let's see. The green goddess was green. Yes. See, according to Mr. Home Arcade, no, he broke one of his. Oh, not good. Greetings, programs. Oh, yeah. Tron was the thing. That was so cool. I loved Tron when I was a kid. It was awesome. All right. So, yes, Clash of Titans. Very much so. Yeah, if you look at Gorgon, you will find the creatures that look so much like her. So if you search that online, you will find green snake people with tails. So you know, I wonder, in reality, she'd probably hold her staff in her left hand, because she'd probably want her knife in her right hand, because most people are right-handed. A little better fighting technique. That is so cool. Anyway, I'm going to go online so I can find another Snake Tila cheap. So, good journey. No, oh, you guys wrote a lot since then. Can Lady Slither and Cobra headpiece from the god? Oh, let's find out. Now, of course, this piece right here, I got a bunch of them. So let me just go ahead and go to my spare parts bin. Let's just see what I can find in here. Maybe I was wrong. I don't have a bunch of them anymore. We already used them all. You know what? I think I put it on a different figure one time the other day. My extra one. Yeah, I did. I already used my... I guess I didn't have a whole bunch. So I just had one extra one that I kept seeing over and over again. Well, you know what? I didn't use it on another figure. That's when I made her. But she doesn't use the Origins one. It was a Classics one. Okay, let's just take this off. I'm going to break her apart in the middle so I don't have to break the armor accidentally. Now, I'm guessing no, because she is so, the cape's in the way. What was that? Whoop. I dropped Clamp Chance Clamp. Okay, let's go ahead and take her apart halfway through. I'm guessing it's not going to fit over her Cobra head. Oh, you know what? The Cobra headpiece goes on top. Oh, look at that. Click at that. It's a weird fit, but it does work. So if you wanted a great idea, great idea. Look at that. I would have said no if someone asked me online at a time to check it out myself. But it does definitely work. Bum, bum, bum. Here was a shield too while we're at it. What the heck? Huh. Yeah, that could be your crazy storyline. Is that Lady Slither is Roy the Snake Tila from a different multiverse? That's funny. Who said that? That was a good idea. Hey, Cowboy just got his Lady Slither today. That was Future. Future, awesome. Good idea. That is cool. Now she's really sporting now. It's kind of weird. She's a cape and the armor. It's kind of a little overkill, but that's okay. I guess you could take the cape off if you wanted to. That looks really cool. Thanks to the idea of adding the armor, but the stinky part is I only have one of these green goddesses and she needs her armor. So unfortunately I'm going to have to either find another green goddess to steal her armor from. So I think the regular Tila armor is actually darker brown. It won't match as well. But I'll take a look and see if the brown's a different color or not. Okay. Let me see what I can find. Let's take a look at the color difference. You know, it is the same color. So all I have to do is find a Tila and steal her armor. I should have some extra armor somewhere. I know I have extra armor. I just knew it. Because she doesn't have any armor. Because she's my warrior one. So her armor had to go somewhere. Here it is. Oh, bum, bum, bum. I was afraid I might have used one of my old 80s Tilas. Okay, we're doing this right. We're doing this up right. Lady Slither, you are transforming one more time. Since she already has the snake parts, let's give her the snake armor. Let me close this first. Oh! I gotta dip this one in the hot water just so it can go in easy. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. That totally rocks. Now with a sticker sword right back here on her back. You got a knife in your back? Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. Not perfect. When you put that back there, it pulls too much on the front. Anyway, I'll figure out where to place her sword later. That was such an awesome idea, Mr. Future. Oh, yeah. I am loving that. Oh, not really. She was not really the future goddess or the first goddess, but I do like that idea, especially with the whole multiverse thing. I mean, you could do it either she was the first goddess or that she was a snake Tila that never got transformed back into a human and slowly transferred into the head of the snake men, in a different time frame or time period. That's the storyline I would go with. That King Hiss changed Tila into Snake Tila, and then as time went on, she went back in time, became ruler of the Snake Men, and then she comes back to kill King Hiss. Which is funny because he created her. I mean, it's perfect. It would be a great loop story, especially if she was to kill him before he made Snake Tila. That'd be even funnier yet, because then it would create a endless loop that wouldn't make sense. Yep, that's how you could do it. Future Snake Tila goes back in time, becomes leader of the Snake Men, comes to the future, and then kills King Hiss before he turns Tila into Snake Tila. How's that for a storyline? My nephew has one life. Wait, my nephew has one life, not one piece. I had to jump into the pool to save him before he drowns and give him his jacket. Wow. That's crazy, Ben. Yes. And see, I love those paradoxes where she was created before she killed him, kind of thing. So now they both can exist in the same timeline, but she still has an evil streak being she's Snake, even though she took revenge. See, here's where I took the snake boots. I gave them to her. It looks so cool. But from the Snake Tila. Yes, the endless loop that doesn't work. And this is how she reveals herself by wearing the snake armor. Then all of a sudden, people realize she puts it on right before she kills King Hiss. So then he realizes, oh, it's Tila, but he doesn't know he made her yet because she kills him before he did it, which would be even weirder because she's seeking revenge on somebody who didn't do her wrong yet. Oh, what a tangled web. Hey, Hyperdelic, thanks for joining us. The goddess gave He-Man his armor. Yes, that is true. I wouldn't have her be the green goddess, though, so she would never breach that part. In my storyline, the green goddess, which is kind of this bluish green, is just powered up Tila. Power up Tila! So this is just a green hue on her that you see because she's powered up. Kind of like a Super Saiyan. So if you take a look at the Tila comic, when she uses her power, it's kind of a greenish color that she uses. So this is just her green aura when she's powering up. Boop, 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 boop. Oop. Oh, now I dropped her on the floor. Her green power-up didn't save her from getting crushed to the floor. And that could be even yet a different Tila from a different timeline altogether. Well, since I have my comic out, let's take a look. Let's find the Tale of Two Tilas, which is, I think it's just called the Tale of Tila. I think it's in volume 1 of this book. See, now I'm going on way too long. Volume 1. And let's go back to the beginning. Burp. Burp. And let's look for the Tale of Tila. The Tale of Tila. Okay. Oh, I'm in volume 2 still. No. I thought I went to volume 1, but I guess it's the last one you read. So this is volume 1 now. Yep, there we go. Tale of Tila 180. Wish these were links. Why not just link them? All right. Okay, so for those that don't know the story of Tila, Skeletor is the one who created the warrior Tila because he made a clone or whatever, split the sorceress Tila. And she doesn't know, of course, but. And then in this part here, let's see, there she is captured because Skeletor wants her for his bride. So he made a baby, which is like really messed up. And now they're fighting. And look, see when they use the green power, the green power, and there she is, all powerful Tila with the green aura around her. And you can see even when she's by herself, she still uses the kind of the green power to do things. So that's why I pretend like when she's green, she's just powered up. Anyway, it's a weird story. If you think about it, Gale's already pretty old. I mean, I don't know. Hard to believe she sleeps like that. With her boots on, her arm cuffs on, and her wrist cuffs on. That's not the best way to sleep. I mean, do you guys sleep with your boots on? Of course, I would not complain if Tila was my wife and she went to bed dressed like that. No complaints from me. But she could eat eating crackers in bed. I wouldn't care. All right. That is enough. That's such a cool looking Tila. The flowing hair, powered up Tila. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go back to your guys' comments. Let's see, the Tila from the 2-pack. Where is she? Well, the Tila from the 2-pack, I guess, is the same sculpt as this one anyway. This is the 2-pack sculpt. I think the face is different. It's hard to tell. But her face does look very Tila-like anyway. There's not a lot of difference. Of course, these little sculpts, it's hard to tell. She has more of a protruding forehead here. Let's go ahead and see if I can find the 2-pack Tila. There she is. Yeah, again, the same thing. She has more of a protruding forehead. You can see that deep set eyes, and hers is more flat. So that is a major difference there. The noses are also a little different too. The chins actually are different too. So there is some slight differences in their faces. But the main thing you can tell is that forehead. You can see the gap right here, the spacing between her nose and her forehead from the bridge of her nose. So it is quite a bit different. But if you really wanted to sell it 100%, you could just pop off her head and pop on Snake Tila's head if you wanted to really go that whole entire route. But I like her head better anyway than the Snake Tila head. So, in my new canon, there is no Lady Slither. It is just the future past Tila that has come to seek revenge on King Hiss. The future past Tila. Yep, that's how it is. Viper colors on Tila. All right. Oh, wow. There's lots more comments. Read the first mini comic. Yes, in the first mini comic, she is definitely green. I just pretend like the green is just the aura she's sending off. So it was interesting. Where is? Oh, I was looking for my book. It's on my Kindle. It's on my iPad. Let's go back to it really quick before my power on my phone dies. And yeah, we'll take a look at that just because I know it's an interesting thing. There he is. And there is the green Tila. You can see her right there using her power. And I know they definitely made her green. But again, I like to pretend like it's just an aura. That way it matches. It's the only green Tila in the whole entire mythos. And I think it had to do more with the guy who was drawing these at the time and making them really didn't have all the figures or something, or trying to make different characters out of them, or had black and white pictures. I'm not sure what it is, but there's some other things too, where like Beastman's color's not quite right. We've seen other figures, even Tila's hair color is not right; it's blonde. We have here that we have Stratos being a bad guy. Merman's the wrong color. So I almost wonder what he had for references when he was drawing them. Did you just get a bunch of black and white pictures and had to assume what the colors were? And that's what I've often wondered, if that's what happened. That's just me surmising. I don't really know for sure, but it makes sense that if he didn't know the colors, he might assume that she's green. Or maybe there was something that somebody said she was going to be green or something. But it's funny, in this comic they have both Tilas, so maybe he just made her green to show the separation difference between them. I'm not sure. But later on we see the Sorceress Tila, and she is not green in all the rest of the comics. So they really wanted you to buy two figures of Tila and make one with the armor on, one with the armor off. Armor on, Sorceress 1, armor off, the regular Tila. I always wanted this monster. There was some guy who made one look so cool online. It's funny there, her horse doesn't have the horn. She is really blonde, and her gold is really bright gold too. It all matches the same yellow. Yeah, the first 4 comics are my favorites. I used to read those over and over and over again as a kid. Oh yeah, I used to play out this story too of Ram Man trying to bash open Castle Grayskull. See, there's the one that's the non-powerful one. It's really kind of strange. Sometimes they make them out to be the same person, other times they make them out to be 2 separate people. See, there she is without her headgear on. And there's the one with the headgear on. I used to pretend like she was the same person and she just transformed from one to the other. And my He-Man did not transform. Just my Tila did. Nope. Now I lost your guys' comments. I'll reopen this. Now I'm jabbering way too long on just the Lady Slither figure. And we've gone way off. Way off on target. Nice. October 6th is when the new animated Skeletor comes out. Excellent. As you guys know, come on over here. Got stuff way on the side of my desk. I already have my animated Skeletor. Skeletor! So I don't know if I'm going to buy the new one or not. lost his accessories somewhere. Oh well. And my guy's pretty cool. I'm happy with him. He's got the regular animated boots, the animated head, the animated armor. Not the loincloth, though. Oop. There goes the helmet. Stay. Oh, it's up on Mattel Creations now? Well, heck. I'll have to make another video about that soon. All right. Well, thanks again for joining me. And really, this time, I'm really going to end it. I'm going to end it, man. I got too many figures out again. More of a mess to clean up. Sometime soon, I have to open up these other figures sitting back here waiting to be opened. So we'll check those out later. So, good journey. And let's see. Gonna buy it because the extra face expressions. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to definitely do a video and check it out now with the extra face expressions. Interesting. It's a 2-pack. All right. Sounds like I'm off to Mattel Creations soon. All right, you guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Bye now.